Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. This segment's being brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy entrepreneurs, professionals, and business owners publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. We're doing a series of spotlights on experts, remarkable experts across the country and in your town. Joining me on this segment is Marcy Schoenborn. She's the founder of ShowFit. Marcy, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for having me today.
Tell us a little bit about ShowFit and specifically who you like to help and who you work with.
So ShowFit actually evolved, I would almost have to say, I wouldn't say accidentally, because I do have 4 decades of experience, but it was not what I was involved in for the last really 20 years of my life. What happened is I became type 2 diabetic, reversed my diabetes with my diet, delved heavily back into learning about nutrition, realized I never learned anything about nutrition 4 decades ago. And what I did is I posted about it on social media every day to hold myself accountable. And all kinds of friends came out of the woodwork, friends over 40, over 50 with health issues, wanting my help. And so I just kind of felt like I have to get back into this because my circle of influence needs me.
Do you find that nutrition, I mean, you hear a lot about that. Do you find that that played a huge role in also getting fit? Like what kind of changes did you see when you started adjusting your diet and your nutrition? It sounds like it's done a world of wonders for you.
So I think nutrition is the foundation of basically everything in my world. Initially, for 5 of the 7 years that I've been following this program, it was all nutrition. And then 2 years ago, I implemented working out again. And honestly, at 54 years old, when I started working out again, I saw results faster than I saw them at 20 because I didn't eat as well at 20. And so I really think food is the key. There's a lot of these ideas out there, and people learn something, like they might learn that this one thing is amazing for you, and maybe that one thing is amazing for you and you need it, but your foundation's got to be clean eating. And then that one thing adds to it.
So what do you find are the biggest challenges for most of your friends and folks that were reaching out to you? Did they have a commonality of what they might have been doing wrong? What was their big challenge?
Mostly, I really find that people don't want to believe that the food on the grocery store shelves is so bad for them, the boxed food. And they find it hard to get away from it. I try to teach them to implement real fruit for their sugars. There's a lot of sugar addiction, a lot of fake sugar addiction, and a lot of people my age think it's too late. Well, I'm already sick, and I don't believe it's too late. You may not be able to entirely reverse a disease, but I can tell you you're going to feel 20 to 30% better than you do, and that's huge.
You said the word fake sugar addiction. Can you clarify that for me, what the differences are?
So fake sugar would be, your sucralose, xylitol, all these chemically made sugars. So they're made with cane sugar and chlorine, which is really disgusting and very cancer causing. And our bodies can't really recognize fake sugar versus real sugar. So there's a lot of confusion there. And real sugar is harming as well. And then I've had people say to me, oh, well, then you don't eat fruit if you don't eat sugar. No, that is where I get my sugar. Real food, real fruit.
Gotcha. So, wow, there's tons of misinformation out there or information that you have to figure out. What are some of the biggest myths and misconceptions that you've heard people repeat and repeat that they don't know, better about? Any myths or misconceptions you've heard? What are the big ones?
I think that the biggest misconception is, like most of these fad diets and a lot of these, I don't like to put other products down or put products down, but I don't use any, I use supplements, but I don't use protein shakes and products and that magic pill. That's a huge misconception. There is no magic pill that's going to get you in shape and healthy. You might lose weight from it, but you're not going to become healthy, and it's going to create some other diseases. And that's another thing, going back to the other question you asked me. People want to believe there is a quick fix. They want to believe there is a magic pill, and our body and our cells can fix ourselves, but the only answer is good nutrition.
Take us back a little bit. You mentioned a bit about how you started helping folks, but what really inspired you to start working on your nutrition to begin with, and how'd you get started?
So at 49, when I went from pre-diabetic to diabetic, honestly, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I remember vaguely saying, I'm getting older, so I'm tired all the time. And something that stands in my mind all the time is the last 20 years of my mother's life was miserable, and she was in pain. And everything wrong with her could have been corrected with food and exercise. And so, she's gone. It's too late to help her. If people want my help, I want to help them. It's very exciting to feel this good at 56 years old. It's exciting to feel like I have a brand new life. I have many friends my age retiring, and many of them are medical retirements. They just can't function well anymore. And I'm starting all over, and they can have that if they want it.
Incredible.
So,
Marcy, tell for the listeners out there that can relate, that resonate with your message and really could use help with their nutrition and want to reach out to you like your friends did. How can they find you, learn more, and connect with you?
I'm all over social media. I'm on YouTube at ShowFit, SCHOFIT. I'm on Instagram, SCHO.FIT. And my email is marcyschoenborn@gmail. And you can contact me. And I truly, genuinely love helping people. I feel when you are given a gift, you are given it to give back.
Terrific. Marcy, this has been a great conversation. I appreciate your sage advice, and I wish you continued success for you
Thank
and for
you.
all of your clients.
Thank you. I appreciate your time so much. Thanks for having me.
Marcy Schoenborn, founder of ShowFit. And this segment's been brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy entrepreneurs, professionals, and business owners publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. That's all for now. I'm Mark Imperial, and thanks for tuning in.